Consider it done.
Yep.
You need something, stranger?
Oh, you're right outside his house. I am Corgan. But, who disturbs me? I'm Corgan, who are you? Corgan, eh? Well, I don't recognize your name. So long as you're not sent by that fool Dar, I will not object to your presence. And I, since you ask, am none other than Germian, licensed cold wizard for this region. So you needn't run off and attempt to report me, boy. What do you know about the killings here? It's likely wolves or ogres or some other mundane nonsense. I've no interest in the matter. Why don't you ask some of the yokels, if you're so concerned? Well, you're a cold wizard. Why don't you do something about the killings? Of course he doesn't care. These cold wizards are really useless. They don't contribute to their society any. Not like, oh, you have to contribute to society because, oh no. It's because they have a lot of power and they should be a little bit more responsible about it towards other people, I think. Let's try this. I don't do anything about it because I don't want to do anything about it. Yeah, of course, I have more important things to do, and until the Cloud Wizard tell me otherwise, I will not involve myself. What is this thing you're making? Ah, glad that you asked. This, my friend, is nothing other than a golem of stone, a fine piece of magical craftsmanship, if I do say so myself. Few other mages have made the attempt, you see. This type of golem is quite powerful and dangerous, but I am more than skilled enough to control it. Once it's complete, I'll have an excellent servant and something to keep an eye on my daughter and that foolhardy bow of hers while I'm away. Trouble is, I'm missing one of the crucial ingredients, the blood of a mimic. I'd pay handsomely for some, in fact. You look like the adventurous type. Care to find me some? What's a mimic? Mimic is a vicious little creature, shape-changer, that likes to attract and kill adventurers by looking like a treasure chest or similar objects. Reminds me of Dark Souls a bit. Memories. It's probably a reference to Dark Souls, is it? So, any rewards? Oh, they generally exist in dungeons, ruins, and similar places, although where you would find one around here, I haven't a clue. That's why I'm looking for some. So, reward? I seem to recall that I've got a magical sword around here that I won in a bet from that fool. Tolgerius. Oh, I've no use for it, but it's valuable. Find me some mimicked blood and it is yours. I should have talked to Tolgerius. Maybe he would mention this situation. Alright, if I find one, fine. I wish I could point you in the right direction, but if you do find some, you know where to find me. Off you go then, boy. Let's talk with her.
I will do my best.
Hello there.
I don't know why Father won't let me go. I will never be a sorceress like he wants me to. Okay.
Yes. Very well.
Let's see if he has any more dialogue. No. What is the mayor? Here. You can hear the wolves.
Done.
Oh, you have another little inn? You are the responsible here. I remember your name.
Hello. I don't recognise you. You must be new to Imnisvale. Is there something I can help you with?
We come because the little boy Dallon said that there was evil here in need of a butt kicking. And good for us that we have our boots on. Yes, sir. You did? Then the boy did get to the city after all. Alone, just like that. I am pleased to hear it. You have come to our aid, then, yes? Yeah, I would like to know any information first. Yes, of course. It's a gruesome business. I'm sure that little Dallon told you some of the story, but I should elaborate on it for your benefit.
We've had a run of killings and disappearances here as of late.
Okay. That's it. That's your voice acting ends there. People murdered in their beds. Their bodies disappearing. Bodies found with the skins inside out. We're still talking of skin here. It is this whole thing is similar to the murders in the city almost. Normally we would turn to our local ranger protector to aid us in a time like this, but our ranger Merella has vanished. Several men went to her cabin southwest of the village, and they found no sign of her. It's not like her to be absent for so long. I fear the worst. Soon after, shepherds and farmers from the outlying holds began disappearing. People heard strange noises at night, and we have no ranger to turn to. Everyone's frightened, but they're scared to leave as well, else they get caught out in the wilderness by whatever has been doing the killing. And of course, everyone has ideas on what's behind all of this. It's the ogres, my husband, you know it is. My wife, Aina, and yes, many people think it's that group of ogres who moved into the area just before the killings began. Likely is, too. They're in the hills, too close to the village, I say. Yes, you can find them in the hills a bit north of here. Of course, others think it's a pack of very large wolves that's been ranging the hills for some years. And still others claim Umar herself, the great witch of the hills, has returned. Legend has it she was responsible for deaths much like these ones. Pah. That is just old legend. Umar has been gone for over 500 years, my husband. Yes, true, I suppose I should warn you. I've already hired a famous knight, Matsi Fenton, and her troop, but they haven't been back. If wolves were shadows and doing this... If wolves were shadows... Shadow wolves! And doing this, they'd have to be terribly evil. Direwolves, perhaps. I don't think ogres would do this, but I'm not sure. This all sounds quite ominous. Wolves, ogres, witches, oh my, it is too much for Minsk's poor head to comprehend. Which of these are evil? The edge of my sword shall find the truth. To be honest, I think you should check on the ogres and their fellows before chasing after legends and such. So will you help us? Sure. I see what I can do. Oh, most excellent. Please, my lord, go to Merella's cabin and find where she has gone. My men are too frightened to go that far from the village. Her cabin is west of the village in the valley. It should not be hard to find. There are other older cabins in the hills, abandoned for many years. Or go north from here to the river and find that Madulf and his beasts. I have a little doubt that they are responsible for all of this, but we must be sure. I'm relieved you have decided to help us. You have the run of the village, my lord. If you need anything else, do not hesitate to come to me. Oh, most glorious day. One step closer we come to being true heroes. Yes, indeedy. Even little Booze for 4 stands on end from his anticipation. So kind of confused.
I am at peace in the outdoor places.
It shall be.
Though it never seems to last.
But we need to go southwest. So do we need to exit the map? No.
Consider it done.
Hello, Nelek. I would like to explore the cabin first. But catchy. So many people.
Wow, an adventurer.
Sir, my name is Dirbert, and me and my friends here want to be adventurers like you, real strong and powerful like. Yeah, I want to be a ranger and protect the village. I want to be a great warrior like my dad. I knows we can, but everyone says we're all too young and all. Bull. That's what I say is that. Since you're already an adventurer and all, sir, I was hoping you might maybe buy some swords for us, some bastard swords, and some ale, Dirbert. Don't forget the ale. Yeah, we want to be real men. Swords and some ale, then. If we give you the money, sir, would you buy us some? No. What is this about? I could let them give me the money and then never come back. The money. Nah, if I don't understand how old they are, but I don't want to be responsible with their parents. I don't have this authority. Forget it, boys. I've got better things to do. Oh, please. Please, pretty please. Yeah, please, couldn't you please, sir? I've said no and I mean it. Oh, you're so mean. Yeah, despite I want to be an adventurer. Why don't you go to some school?
I await your word.
You could go into the military for a while and learn something. Oh. Oh my god. So many people. What is this house? A deer. Her cabin, where would it be? Now I have to talk with all these people. Lots of chicken.
I've no time for to talk to you now.
We're just good folk fled from the outer farmland, stranger. We ask nothing of you other than that you leave us be. Well, they probably, you know, raise chickens. That's why they have chickens. It's none of your concern, my lord. There's nothing but chickens for eating is all. Yeah. What can you tell me about the murders? I can tell you nothing. We're just frightened and want nothing but to go home again. Just leave us be, my lord. Fine.
It shall be.
Well met and welcome.
Is there something you be needing, my lord? What about the murders? We fled all the deaths and the murders, me and my Erlin. It is no longer safe out in the farms, but I know nothing else about it. Margie.
And who might you be?
Hello, my lord. It is about time you picked to visit our fair village. Do you know anything about the killings? The wolves have picked this year to start in on us people, mauling and stealing corpses. It has been ghastly, just ghastly. They've been around for several years, but they've never been this bad. Everyone gets so upset and frightened, and they start thinking things are happening that aren't. Some people are blaming the ogre and his band, but they haven't done anything to harm us. After all, how could an ogre steal into the village and steal a body? How could a wolf do that? No, and tales of Umar are just fanciful. Even my daughter Kachi hears these things and comes up with wild stories. The wolves around here have always been a danger. They're large and they're smart, and they're just a danger once again. That's all there is to it. People should know better. Who are you? My name is Margie, short of Margaret. My husband is Dale, one of the herders. We fled from the outskirts of the village lands because of the wolves.
Top of the day to you.
Is there something that you want? My name is Dale. Yeah. I do some herding out in the fields with the cows and such, with my wife here and my kids. Came into the village, just ain't safe anymore out there. What about the killings? Well, it's them ogres. Okay, this one believes they're the ogres. You get monsters in the area, you get killings in the area. My wife thinks it's the wolves, but that's just foolish talk. Wolves would go after the cows, right? Yeah, as well. And we've had no more killing of the cows than we've had since the wolves showed up a couple years back. People get hysterical, they do. Gross there babbles on about that witch, and my daughter Kachi is no better with her stories. You should hear her. It's the ogres, and they'll come and finish us all off once they've picked us clean to small enough numbers. We should be fleeing as soon as we can, true enough. You just watch yourself around here. Them ogres will be the death of us all, they will.
Good business to you.
Hello. Don't meet a lot of strangers around here, especially as of late. Who are you? Name's Gross. Came into the village with some of the other herders after some of us started being slaughtered, or just plain disappeared. Herders, farmer, anyone in the outlying lands. The mayor sent some people out to find out what's happening, but I know what's going on. It's Umar, the witch is come back. And there ain't no one who goes into the hills going to come back now. Umar? She's a powerful old witch, ruled these hills over 500 years ago, disappeared, no one knows where to, but she's come back, that's for sure. People around here, they don't believe me, I know, but they don't go deep into the hills where I go. Late at night, you hear things not of this world, and it makes you believe anything is possible. If you don't believe me, go and ask Vincenzo at the inn, he knows more about Umar than anybody. Yeah. You're a kid?
Who are you?
I heard that the ranger woman, Merella, is a vampire. She's gone and started prowling the night, stealing bodies. That's curious.
You're a stranger.
Hello, sir. Who are you? My name is Katie. I came here with my mama and my pa to flee the bad people who are killing everybody. When I grow up, though, I'm gonna be a mighty warrior and leave this place for good. What do you know about the bad people? Ma and Pa says I'm just telling stories, but I'm not. It's true, and I really saw it. I was bringing the cows home a couple of weeks ago, but I was bringing them through the path in the woods because it's faster, even though Ma doesn't like it when I goes around through there. But I passes by the ranger's cabin. Merella has always been real nice to me. She gives me candies that she says she makes out of tree sap. Ah, good. And she took me fishing once too. When I passed by it, though, I saw this big black shadow coming out of her cabin, and it was leaving a big trail of red stuff which looked like blood. It was so big and scary. It looked like a wolf monster. I was so scared for Merella, so I went and told me Ma and Pa, but they didn't believe me and told me to stop telling stories. But it is really true, sir, honest. If you went to the cabin, I bet you'd find something. It's just to the west of the village, out in the valley. To the west. Okay, but out in the valley. Nobody wants to go out there now because they're all scared, but I know I saw something, sir. Okay.
Consider it done.
Weather's been lousy lately.
Fine thing, us all fleeing to the village from our farms for all the good it will do us. Don't know how you fools can wander around in all your metal get up. In this heat. Indeed, this is a world of fools that you are the wisest among us. The heat's gone to your steel-clad brains then. Take your madness elsewhere. We've enough to worry about with all these murders and like business. Do you know anything about the murders? Murders. Be gone. Whatever.
I will do my best.
So where are we going then? This way? Not really.
Yes.
We can cross here. I hope I'm going in the right direction. I want to go to the cabin first. It makes sense. But I'm afraid a gnoll and a minotaur. And they are talking to each other. Oh, this is Madulf. Yeah, I wanted to go to that cabin first before having any dialogue with the two factions. Hello, squirrel. Shadows. Shadow fiend, shadow fiend.
Go for the eyes, move.
To no
Go
effect.
for the eyes, yeah!
Weapon has no effect.
Oh, maybe. Hey!
I hit. No effect. I hit. Weapon has no effect.
I can't see.
Weapon has no effect. No effect.
Yeah, because you need magic. We need magic for these guys. Sorry.
I hit.
That's
No
not right.
effect. Weapon has no effect. Hit has no effect. No effect.
Shh.
Stormbreaker!
No effect.
You're right, Jahira. We're gonna wait for a bit.
Very well.
Maybe it's down here. Here? Oh, an elk. A moose. Alright. What is this cabin? Oh, thank God. Obviously I didn't follow the road, right? Oh well, but it doesn't continue, so that's fine. Maybe this is the place then. Alright. Where would the door be? No. Okay, there.
Done.
We are all heroes. You and Boo
Very
and
well.
I. Hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
Huge cabin. Merella's journal. You skip many of the entries of times and places far removed from your current worries. Wait a second. Let's finish exploring before reading that. I'm not gonna bother picking those up. Oh. Guys, can you come
As
here?
you ask.
Okay, I'm going in, but...
Nothing dangerous, I would hope.
It looks as if a violent struggle has taken place here. Someone was killed and dragged out of the cabin. There are a few footprints in the blood. They appear to be dog or wolf prints. Yes, please. Those arrows are welcome. Oh, this one. Okay, let's read this first. A note from Massey Fenton. Wallag. We traveled this day to search out the wolf lair. My own scouting of the region has confirmed Merella's suspicions that there is a large pack of wolves acting in this area, on the map included. I have indicated where I believe the wolf den to be located. Follow us if you can, but be cautious. We can ill afford another mysterious disappearance until we meet again, Massey. On the same sheet is drawn a crude but effective map which indicates the path to a forested area several hours north of the Innsvale region. Okay. Oh, this bow is such a pity that... What is going on with these two? This energy drain. Where did it come from? It's something that both happened to both of them. I have no idea.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
What is this? Oh my god, so much stuff. What is... Not interested, whatever is that about? What is this quest? here. The dead person here, it's for somebody that was supposed to find Mazi? A wolf pack. So they might be werewolves.
It shall be. Consider it done.
So shall we read this journal?